Forum Brews. 4RM.
Forum Bros.
Forum. Okay. What's happening? Is there such thing as too much Nutella?
I think I'm pretty much disgusted that someone can ask a question like that.
I mean, all I'd say to that is reassess your life. Just go away and think.
There's only too much Nutella when you can't breathe because you're submerged in it.
There is such thing as death by Nutella.
Yeah.
But you know, it's ridiculous amounts. You know,
Tons. We're
talking tons. Can I get a lift in with you guys someday?
A lift in where, bro?
A lift in.
Get a lift in? You mean like a training session, or you want to ride?
Get a lift in. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, message the page.
Yeah, please clarify. Please elaborate on this question. How often do you switch your routine up?
If you mean in terms of exercises that we do for each body part, pretty much every workout, like, yeah, a lot of the time workouts aren't the same. We don't pay much attention to.
I will. Recently, I've started sticking with one routine for maybe 4 or 5
sets.
No, sticking with one actual routine for 4 or 5, not weeks, but cycles of my split.
Emphasis on cycles of split.
Just so that I can track the weights that I'm doing. Say, for example, you begin your chest workout with flat barbell press 1 week, and then you do that as your second exercise the week after. Inevitably you're going to be weaker on it, and it's hard to compare strength between a dumbbell press and a bench press. So in order to kind of track my weights and progressively overload, I'll stick with one kind of routine for 4 or 5 weeks, and then I'll switch it up. So say if I bench press first exercise for 4 or 5 weeks, and then I'll switch it up and go to dumbbell press first exercise for the next so many weeks, so I can try and continually get stronger on each exercise and just track it better, basically. That's in terms of actual workout. In terms of training split, just whenever we feel like. I don't know, really. I've never really took any notice of that.
Yeah. If I've done a particular set of exercises in a particular order and I felt good about it, I'll just do the same one again.
Is it acceptable to go commando on leg day whilst wearing short shorts?
If you're in an all-male gym, pretty much, then not really.
I would say that depends on how short the shorts are, how much of a BBC you are in possession of, and also, like, if it slips out, just don't be making eye contact with people, because that's how you get on registers and you're arrested and shit. Yeah. That's how you do time for that shit, and then then you will know a BBC if you have to spend time in jail losing gains.
Yeah,
or maybe gaining gains. I don't know. People get big in jail, don't they? Like Carly Muscle. Okay. Will you ever compete? I did compete, actually. It was just kind of a last minute thing, and jumped in and felt quite small and didn't place, and it was kind of a bit of a YOLO thing. I have no real interest in competing, to be honest. I may do one day. If I get to the point where I look fucking sickening and it's an injustice that I don't compete, then I will compete.
If we do, though, it'll be a last minute thing, and we're not gonna like aim for something next year.
We're not living to compete,
care about that.
Really. It's not. I have no desire to be judged on how well I strike a pose and my facial aesthetics and choice of board shorts.